special play.
Gets another outlet pass to Adriel. The shaky big left to right crossover. And gets the layup on the right hand side. Taylor gets the block. Chano with the pressure. Needs to run it faster. Ellis. Smooth jumper there.
Kendra says no way.
Hello everyone, my name is Diamante Diaz. Welcome all. You are here for a playoff game, Toledo Heritage High School against Lummi Nation. We're here at the Mount Vernon Christian School basketball site, here for an exciting fourth matchup. Coming to you shortly in just a few moments. We have an introduction of the starting lineup.
Meet today's starters for the Lummi Nation Blackhawks as announced by head coach Jerome Toby. He's a sophomore guard, 5'7", number 0, Jerome Toby.
Friendly disclaimer, we will be joined shortly by my partner,
number 2,
Dom,
Tobias
the Phenom
Francis.
podcaster, Joseph, coming to the broadcast here shortly. We have Lummi Nation starting lineup.
Bailey. We've taken care of everything we need to. Both of these teams have secured a trip to the state berth. Now they're looking for a Tri-District Championship. Let's play a little round ball.
Here we go, fans. Got through the starting lineup by the PA announcer, and teams will take the floor for a familiar matchup. Like I said before, fourth matchup of this season. So Heritage Hawks looking for a redemption game as the stakes are a little bit higher here in Mount Vernon Christian School, home of the Hurricanes. For those of you who are just joining us, maybe don't know the starting lineup, on the floor we have Ponchano Guzman, Hazen Shotbell Jr. up for the jump to call a Black Tomahawk, JJ Gray and AJ Jefferson out there on the floor. Lummi with a quick score and jumping out to a press. We have JJ bringing the ball up. Swings over to Chano. Looking to call a set here, and Lummi in some extended man. That's kind of one of their staples in these matchups, is they've been able to really play a lot of great man defense against Heritage, cause a lot of turnovers, and control the battle of the boards as well. Steal there by Lummi Nation. Namesake Jerome Toby Jr. coming down, swings it on the left side to the short corner for a nice floater, and they score another bucket. And still extended in that man, just kind of trying to speed things up for Heritage, you know, put them in a pressure cooker, as you know some coaches like to say. Heritage getting into their, you know, signature handoff set that they run this year. And I am joined here by my co-broadcaster, Dom, the podcaster phenom, Joseph.
Oh my goodness, there were so many people here. I was in line, had to make sure I paid my way in, right?
Awesome.
Here.
You didn't sneak in the back with the crew?
Yes, what a game here, what an atmosphere here today. Thank you guys. Sorry I was late, but we are here today. Thanks for welcoming me.
Yes, many natives on their way here, a lot of people making their way north. And yeah, packed house, you know, it looks like the crowd's even fuller. I was here for the game before. Crowd's even fuller for, you know, these matchups. I think 3 games in a row there will be tribal schools playing each other.
Wow, and I think it's Nia Bay Muckleshoot play tonight. I actually walked in on the other side of the gym. They made me walk all the way around, and I, you know, even with my Tulalip TV pole, couldn't get around.
So Heritage able to answer back, get a layup, but then another turnover there.
Lummi in the gray here tonight, Tulalip in the black for this district matchup here in Mount Vernon.
Yeah, I was kind of doing I guess a soft intro to a little bit of the matchup history this season, this fourth matchup while you're out. You know, saying that the boys are real familiar, but the stakes are a little bit higher. We'll see how that affects the teams.
Very much. You know, these district games are something very powerful to see, especially as a high school student coming into this game, knowing who you're facing, and basically not even Tulalip's not home or Lummi's not home. It's middle ground, so really cool to see. No true home field advantage tonight.
Yeah, opponents know each other. You kind of know the tendencies. Maybe you're thinking about some adjustments that you should have made a little bit sooner in the matchup before, but able to implement them now. And so we'll see if that comes into effect. Obviously, you know, Heritage accustomed to, you know, some teams jumping out in this full court press that Lummi likes to do. You know, it's affected them a little bit here so far, but no turnovers in the backcourt, just mainly when they get into their offensive sets.
Very much so. And Tulalip looking right now to be in the driver's seat, being up 4-2. Quick turnover there for Lummi, looking to go down the court here. Looks like some confusion. Ball off the foot, it looked like off ball number 4.
For 3, number 4 for Lummi Nation. It's good.
Lummi Nation's been very good from the arc this year, this season. Definitely something that both teams are looking to shoot, as I know Tulalip in their previous game was on fire from 3.
Yeah, I would say that, I mean, obviously for Tulalip, you kind of probably want them to shoot. You know, last game they got beat up inside, and so maybe test that jumper, you know, see what they're made of. Obviously, you know, high schoolers, you know, a little bit more streaky with the shooting consistency. That might be your best bet.
Takala for 3.
So an answer back of Tulalip's own.
Takala Black Tomahawk there for 3 to make it 7-5. Lummi now. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. We actually have Tulalip has 5, Lummi has 7. We are reversed. If you are tuning in live, we are working that out here. We have our guys working hard out in the van, getting that fixed up for you guys. So just for the people who are listening, the score is actually Lummi Nation 7, Tulalip Heritage 5.
Thanks for that clarification, Dom. And then as you see, we get a jump ball there forced by Drum Toby Jr. And we get a sub. Number 3 for Lummi Nation coming in. And if, for folks who kind of maybe not with the times on social media, Lummi even had a feature go out, I think, by a native sports page. Drum Toby Sr. scored over 1,000 points. He passed the 1,000-point threshold for his high school career.
Very impressive for him, and shout out to his family and his tribe. I'm sure they are here supporting him very much.
Dad.
Oh, his dad is the coach.
Yep,
okay.
Probably loving that. You know, he's only a sophomore, so just, yeah, I wanted to mention that on the broadcast. You know, real impressive feat for a high schooler.
Real impressive for these guys tonight being here in this district game. You know, district games are something special. You know, we actually went back in my day, we played Orcus, and you know, if there's any Orcus fans on here, I don't mean this in any disrespect, but you know, they beat us 3 times in the regular season, but we came back and beat them in the district game. And those guys, you know, they said, could we please trade in those 3 wins for that win? And that's, I'm sure these games are very similar, and they very much so want to get this district win and go on to state, I'm guessing. Winner goes to state?
So winner goes into one more district game matchup. So winner will play the winner of Muckleshoot Nia Bay.
Okay.
Loser will play the loser of Muckleshoot Nia Bay. So those 2 games, and then they will go to the first round of state playoffs.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense there. Thank you for the clarification of the bracket.
Yeah, and I love the preface of your story with the back in my day. You're getting a little old, Dom, right in front of our eyes.
You're getting older, man. Lummi here with the rebound to set up their offense here. We are still working out the scoreboard down below. The current score is Lummi 7, Tulalip 5 for the people who are listening.
Active hand, see, so Heritage really working out that defense, able to deny inside post entry, not giving up anything. And then, you know, obviously sagging in the post. That's what you want to see, all 5 players inside the perimeter. Oh, but a foul call there as Hazen gets a little antsy, jumps too early.
The thing is with jumping for those, you know, that's the risk you take going up in the air like that. It looks like number 24 for Lummi was well prepared. Looks like he had like a pump fake ready here. I think you're right there, a little early.
A little early, got over the top of him, a lot of body contact. I like to say I'm vertically challenged, man. I'm 5'8", so, you know, there's not a lot of shots I'm blocking, so I'm rarely going to get off the ground on defense.
Very much, you know, I'm also vertically challenged. I think I'm like 5'6", 5'7", so I'm also right there with you.
Yeah.
These guys looking to be set up the offense here. The current score, okay, yeah, now we have the current score is still reversed. Lummi is actually Nope, it is perfect. Lummi Nation 9. Okay, we're good.
Lummi Nation 9, Tulip Heritage 5. What I was going to say preface with that, or I would say follow up with that is, so being vertically challenged, active hands.
Active hands.
Active hands. You want to deny everything. You know, you don't want to get in foul trouble because you're, you know, jumping on people. So bad foul there earlier. But hopefully they'll respond. They get what looked like maybe a turnover, but still 4-point game.
Lummi doing a great job of moving the ball here early in the first quarter. Looking to go for the open arc for three.
Good. But see, as you see, you know, they're giving up the 3-ball, but slowing the game down. It's not a track meet. That last matchup that they just had at Lummi Nation's house, you know, it was a track meet, and you don't want to get in a race with some sprinters.
Takala for 3 to make this 8-12 after that back-to-back threes for both of these teams here. Looking like it's going to be a game from the arc here.
Yeah, that or a game of who's going to get a shot at the end of the shot clock. There's a good defense there by Hazen. Denies it. Seeing that one right there, right? Goes to the corner, probably 15, 20 seconds go off the shot clock before they even get a chance at a layup. That's what you want. Slow the game down. Obviously make them fight for every possession. We get a body foul call there probably by Damon.
The thing is with these SWATs, you know, especially in these district games, you got to remember we got to stay out of foul trouble for, you know, both teams tonight. That's the most important thing you could do. In these big games is pay attention to the fouls. It looks like we have more members of other teams coming in here today. McCaw and Muckleshoot making their way into the next game. So if you're a travel fan and you're ready to watch some native basketball, this is the time to come here at Mount Vernon Christian.
I saw it's somebody phrased it, Battle of the Nations right now.
Battle of the Nations.
Battle of the Nations youth version right
yes,
now.
Yes, very much.
Northwest tribes, loving it.
Number 22 for Blackhawks now will shoot his second free throw. Bounces in.
Yep, gets friendly shooter roll. It's always awesome to see, right? You know, fans from all nations come support, you know, pack these neutral site gyms. And, you know, basketball is in the heart of many native communities, so love to see it.
This, you know, this stadium has I would say court has great bleachers on both sides, so both fans are both comfortable on both sides, being able to represent their tribe and their team. Here, number 3 with the ball for Lummi, setting the offense up.
Long swing pass there, nearly a steal. Goes down on the baseline for a 3, though.
The threes are definitely going in for Lummi so far tonight.
Yeah, but what you want to see here, a minute 30, obviously you haven't answered on all possessions. Ooh, nice up and under step through move by Chano. He got deep in his bag there, Don, deep in his bag.
Actually heard he was working with Hakeem Olajuwon with that move there.
Gave him a pump fake, pivot, step through for a nice lay.
Great pump fake and great move there.
Yeah, but, sorry, I was going to say, a minute left, you know, only maybe 20 points given up, 17 right now. That's if you want to give yourself a chance here, right?
Yes, very much so. You know, you know what they used to say is one shot when it came to the shot clock, but limit your shots right now towards the end and try to just get a couple stops going into the second quarter with like a smaller deficit for sure.
Yep, you gotta, you know, extend it out, you know, make it a dogfight, so to speak, for Heritage.
Talalip here to pass the ball in here. Number 20 gets the ball, look for 3. Talalip.
Oh, just off the back iron. So trying to get Amari going there. They get a nice inbounds, quick slip by JJ. Unable to go in there for Amari. So then you see Jerome, he wants to set, so his point guard, you know, pulling it out, getting some motion going on offense. 3.
Takala is there, had his hand up there for the defense. Great defensive pressure. Talalip looking to get an early shot in before the halftime.
24 seconds, they may get the last shot. If, you know, they run this clock, you know, maybe Lummi comes down. Oh, early shot, though. So Lummi will get a chance at it, 17 seconds.
Talalip 10, Lummi Nation 17. Looks like they're going to go with one remaining shot. That's their goal here.
Another corner 3. Oh, wide open. That's 2 for number 22.
Number 22 is all over the corner today. Some, you know, people say corner specialists and stuff like this, and, you know, when you have a guy out there in the corner, you got to watch him, and I think Talalip now is ready to dial in. I'm excited to see what Coach Allen, Coach Sean have over there to stop these corner threes.
Yeah, I think they're playing great defense. Obviously, that's a kind of a later look, obviously, for the Lummi Nation offensive set. As you see, the roster flashing across for Heritage. But, you know, at the same time, you want to make sure you get defensive rotation. You know, give up two. You say corner specialist, I say corner pocket.
Corner pocket.
Corner pocket threes right there going in, you know, wide open at that, too. You know, he took his time on that second one. So
Showing our age a little bit here.
hopefully figuring it out. You know, 10-point game though. That's 5 possessions, none for Heritage to fret. You know, game pace. I think it's playing in their favor right now. They had a few early turnovers.
Definitely, and this is super exciting atmosphere to be in here. They got DJ, they got songs playing. Also, all the fans seem to be happy to see their teams playing tonight. And Coach Al and Coach Sean drawing up a play here to be ready for Lummi for this second quarter, as Lummi is already on the court ready here for the next quarter here to start here in Mount Vernon Christian High School.
Yeah, we're going into the second quarter. You know, first set of district playoff games here for this coaching staff and maybe some of these young boys. And it's a tough one. They get to, you know, maybe a rival school, some would say, for a fourth matchup. Hopefully want to come away victorious when the stakes are highest.
And then Lummi also being one of the highest rated seed teams in the 1B so far this year.
Wow.
So really impressive to see how they've had a great season this year. And now Tulalip looking to cut the lead down as they are down 10 here in the second quarter.
So Heritage coming down, getting maybe somewhat of an ISO set there at the top for Chano, then to JJ. 3 off the mark.
His last 2 threes just off the rim there. Hopefully he's able to keep that pressure and find it in the rim here. Playing great defense so far.
And you see plenty of bodies when someone gets, you know, into the driving lane. That's what you want to see, you know, wall off the basket. Obviously bad foul there, but, you know, they're attempting to kind of wall off the basket. I would say good strategy here.
Very good strategy. Lummi here to check the ball in. Looking to go for a quick
slip.
layup.
Maybe thought there was going to be a cross block screen.
Great defense on Tulalip so far. Keeping the ball maintained. Looking to go. Lummi, number 20, looks like he was fouled.
Yeah. I think what you like to see there is obviously drive on the right goes down. You want to see somebody help in the paint, help the helper, you know. You get someone deep in the driving lane, and then on the backside, guys wide open with a late rotation, nobody helping out, so foul call there. You'd like to see maybe Amari, I think that was, you know, you help out, drop down if you're on the opposite side. Definitely with someone under the basket, obviously not looking for a shooter way at the top. You're kind of out of place at that point.
Lummi here to shoot their second free throw, and looks like both of them are off. Number 20 looks to get his own rebound.
Scrambling.
Looks like it's caught there by number 13, Lummi.
Yeah, and they're able to stay composed, you know. Maybe Jerome wanted a three ball early on that second chance look.
Looks like a floater there for Lummi. Looks like refs signal Lummi ball.
Yeah, and Heritage struggling to box out. I know number 20 for Lummi Nation, maybe an underclassman, but he's, you know, in on every rebounding scramble here so far. Oh,
looks like
a play, like a lob play.
Yeah, like they were going for like a tip-in slash like kind of jumping layup here. Yeah. But it looks like there was definitely a foul called, so he will shoot.
Yeah, contact on the shot.
Looks like Adrian and Hazen will sub in for Takala and Damon.
That's correct.
Damon Pablo and Takala playing great first quarters here today.
And as you can see, kind of Lummi dropping back, obviously getting out of that press, but Coach Sean calling a timeout. Let me see if you did your homework, Dom. I know we're getting to a timeout. You know, free throw shooter, what shoes was he wearing?
Which one? So the guy who's shooting the free throw?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. You know, but for the people out there, I'm actually wearing my Jordan 7s today. I had
There
to wear
we
the
go.
N7s just to represent today
There
because
we
I knew
go.
Diamante, he's going to ask me something about shoes. I had to impress him some way or another.
There we go.
But what a great, so actually, can you let me know what those shoes were?
Yeah, the Kobe's.
Kobe's.
Yeah,
see,
nice. The black and red Kobe's.
I could have said Kobe's, and I probably could have been right.
Okay.
You know, this is actually the first time I've seen Lummi in the grays. I'm used to seeing them in the black jerseys.
Yeah.
You know, maybe because they were like, Tulalip's obviously wanted to wear the black, or they must have worked it out. And it's exciting to see that the new uniforms in the 1B.
I like, obviously, I mean, I'm a little jealous. Like you like to say back in my day, I'm a little jealous in that sense where, you know, you got 2 jerseys. Now these kids get 3 and 4 jerseys, you know, sometimes 5 with a couple different alternates. It's awesome to see, but, you know, a lot of swag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely in basketball, there's a lot of swag to the uniforms.
Yeah.
Really
It's a
exciting
fun
to
part.
see.
It's a fun part. Shout out to Lonnie, Enoch. He was able to get those new unis for Heritage, you know, with the feathers on there. I think we're used to a more traditional, without the feathers, you know, simpler jersey, but we even get that logo with the feathers hanging down on these new unis. So real dope look for this year.
Chano here to bring the ball up. Gets the pass it here quickly. Good
Oh.
layup there. Looks like left-handed,
Unable to
just
finish.
bounced out.
Yeah, that was a nice give and go set there. Unable to finish though. Lummi trying to get some quick action going, maybe a spot up 3 or a post up, but swing it around for a corner 3. Corner pocket.
Corner pocket's open right now. Looks like the zone has been basically identified there by Lummi.
Yeah, ball's moving faster than the defense can rotate right now.
Very much so. Tulalip looking to work hard here on offense. Giving the ball here to Chano down in the key. Hazen for a floater.
High off the glass,
Looks-
unable to go in, gets a little bit of contact. He's
Looks like
wincing.
an injury here for Hazen. Looks like maybe a pinky. I could be, no.
I thought it was some, you know, maybe he collided bodies at the, you know, after the shot.
I think maybe the wind was knocked out of him here.
That's a tough one, you know, maybe you got someone closing out and then they catch you on the way down or way after the shot, ball's released. You don't really get that benefit of the foul call, but take a little bit of damage.
Very much, yeah, especially coming down quick. You know, hopefully he will be okay. Looks like he's moving around pretty good. I think I was way off with the pinky, but when he came down, I thought he smashed his fingers or ran into someone's fingers. But good to see that he is looking like he is getting better.
Up and moving.
Here we go for the offense here. Lummi setting up the offense here in a half-court offense.
See, and as you can see, they're taking away that high post, trying to rotate out on the wings, you know, trying to just really deny the post and anything slashing to
Steal
the
for
basket.
Chano. JJ.
Oh,
Looks like there is a bunch of
scrum.
jumping on the ball here. Looks like I think Lummi will get the possession. Nope, refs are signaling Tulalip ball.
Yeah,
Great
they
effort.
won jump ball. They got a layup, I think, early on. So Heritage will get the benefit of the doubt on that one with a jump ball call.
Great effort there by Tulalip there. And Lummi jumping on the ball, ready for all play calls here.
Yeah, and as you can tell, like I said, both teams really familiar with each other. And, I mean, even though Lummi's got the best of Tulalip so far this season, I'm sure they want it just as bad, too. So, you know, yeah, a lot of hustle on that last play.
They know what's at stake. Looking like Tulalip for 3. Takala with his third 3 of the night.
Heating up. Heating up, Dom.
Heating up here, looking like the score 25-13, cutting the deficit. Lummi responds with another deep 3.
It's a shootout.
Definitely a shootout here in this big anticipated matchup.
Oh,
Chano
nice
with the spin move with the Adrian.
Oh, unable to finish, though. Great find. Just couldn't cash the check.
Looks like a floater there by Lummi. Oh, and the ball will
Drop
go
up.
to Lalip's way.
Tipped out there by, I think it was Drum Toby Jr. So Tulalip Heritage get the ball. 4 minutes, 29 seconds. Heritage trying to claw back into it. Down 13-28 against Lummi Nation.
Chano here with the ball on the upper right corner of the arc. Passing to JJ here in Mount Vernon.
Yeah, and as you can see, JJ's trying to create some action. I think maybe he's looking for a ball screen there. It's really crowded. That's a tough set right there. You maybe want to call for a pick, maybe set someone low in the corner, but drives into traffic, gets foul call though.
Looks like they'll set up here, free throw position. Coach Sean talking to Chano here, talking to his teammates here, getting the team ready.
Yeah, and as we see more fans showing up, courtside getting full, bleachers on the lower bottom half getting full on the other baseline. So, shout out to all the, nation's citizens coming in droves for each tribal school.
The threes are definitely jumping here for both teams. And the thing is, when you shoot these threes, it creates these long rebound opportunities for these kids. And, I see when people are shooting these threes, and a lot of misses sometimes. But if you're able to get the closeout and get those rebounds, second chance shots here in districts, most important.
Yeah, I think obviously the kind of rule of thumb, right? You shoot a three, you got to be last man back.
Chano for a deep three.
And it's good. So
oh, my.
Shootout's a shootout. Take cover, take cover.
Favorite type of basketball here to watch here. District 1B basketball here in Mount Vernon. These two Tulalip teams, Tulalip and Lummi, I should say.
And a nice set drawn up there. We get a slasher down the middle for Lummi, who gets a floater on the right side. So quick answer. Oh, and then that was smooth. A little bit of hesitation there. Caught a defensive player rotating over, gives it up, and unable to get a layup there on the last one.
Chano doing a great job of penetrating here early in the key and being able to dish it out. And sometimes those layups just come to you really quick, and it's hard to just figure out where you are, and especially in offense, and you want to do the right thing. And I got a lot of people here. It's high stake
in traffic. It's kind of a tough one, being in that short corner guy, especially undersized, contested.
Lummi's three just off the mark here. Looks like Lummi will retain possession.
So Heritage trying to get a couple stops together. Short corner jumper there, off the mark. That's what you want to see. You want to see, can they shoot? Can
they shoot the
I know you can get a layup. How many times can you hit that short corner jumper?
Exactly. A lot of people can hit the high arc shots, the ones that all the people want to have the highlight tape. But can they hit the fundamental shot from the baseline or even the free throw?
The mid-range?
Yeah, that's a dangerous shot. You start getting that down, you start able to get into the key like that. It's a dangerous shot in any type of league.
Three there for Amari.
Looks like there was a hand on it there. Good deflection there by Lummi.
Heritage able to get back though.
Lummi looking to spin in the. Looks like there will be a blocking call on Tulalip.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. He kind of shuffling the feet there. That almost looked like a travel.
Sometimes the refs, see things in slow motion. And, sometimes, you like the guys out there making the right call. And I think I'm with you on that one. His feet were a little shuffling there, but you got to respect the stripes, especially in this game. I'm sure they got the biggest and best refs here for the 1B district games. Got to respect the call.
So Lummi Nation able to retain it, and the ball's on the ground. The ball's on the ground. But nonetheless, Heritage back on defense.
Looks like the coach here on the court talking what play he'd like for Lummi to go on their half-court offense here.
Yeah, they get a reset. Obviously want the best look.
Lummi doing a great job of getting those long-distance threes and being able to establish no one being out there. Takala looking to go for his 4-3. Up
and
the
it's
night!
good!
4 for 4.
At Wendy's.
4
Get
for
it while
4.
it's hot.
Looks like a big foul.
Takala's drive-through.
Looks like there was a foul called there.
So Lummi came down quick. They weren't able to get back. They gave up the three, but able to force a foul call.
The foul call will be on Adrian Jefferson from Tulalip.
And that's what you want to see, right? Obviously your shooter's heating up, and you want to get some stops, so you got to get back. Three. You can't be caught celebrating. Can't be caught celebrating. Got to get back, play some defense.
Looks like Damon Powell will be checking in for him. Number 25, Damon, here on your screen on the left-hand side when we go back to the base view cam. Number 22 for his second free throw, and it's off. So number 22 for Lummi, 1 for 1 on that recent free throw attempt.
So Heritage with the chance to get this lead into single digits.
JJ here with the ball, looking to make a play, picked up his dribble, looks to go to Chano. Number 3 into Layla. Going with the dribbling.
Good
fancy.
defense there by Lummi. You want to see him give that one up. It's a tough one. And a layup giving up on the other end.
Great layup there by Lummi. Takala also doing a great job of being mindful of foul trouble, and also, you know, he was also there, had his hands up. Chano going to the huddle saying, it's my bad. We're going to calm, recollect here as we go into the break here in Mount Vernon.
Yeah, that last set was kind of tough, man. They had ball movement, but it seemed like any pass, Lummi defensive player draped all over him, so maybe they got to create some off-ball screen action, you know, for players to be able to get space. That's a tough one to be able to try and swing the ball. We get Lummi Nation Blackhawks roster on the screen.
For all the Lummi Nation Blackhawk fans, this is the roster of your team. Congratulate them somehow today after this well-fought game. These guys are playing hard basketball here in the 1B here in Mount Vernon. If you weren't able to make it here, maybe we'll send them a picture. Say, hey, I was watching live with Dom and Diamante on Tulalip TV, and you were doing pretty good, you know. So shout out to everyone who is listening on the airwaves.
Tulalip TV on YouTube. Check us out. Like, subscribe, turn the notification bell on.
For all your 1B needs. We are here. JJ here with the ball on top of the key for Tulalip, wearing number 20.
Get JJ up top.
Looks like almost had an and one opportunity there.
I like the spacing. Obviously beats his opponent on the dribble.
Looks like he had him on this move when he shifted. Number 24 looked like he came in really quick there to close that gap.
Yeah, and Hope rotated over, but JJ's a hard player to stay in front of. He's quick. You know, he gets a foul call, so he'll go to the free throw line, and he knocks down the first one. Friendly shooter roll.
That was number 24 foul on Desmond Bailey from Lummi Nation Blackhawks.
With the Kobe Grinches on.
Those Kobe Grinches are clean. I gotta say, some of these guys are wearing some really clean shoes. Looks like they got some new ones for these district games. Lummi looking to look for the corner again, but they go to the top of the key.
Get a little bit of maybe a screen action inside, throw a little bit of confusion to the defense, and you go for that.
That was Jerome Toby. Looks like there was a slip up here.
Yeah, and you see, as you can see right here, you know, a lot of Lummi players denying, you know, passing.
It will stay here for Tulalip ball.
They're in the passing lanes, you know, and Tulalip not able to swing the ball as easy as they'd like. So, like I said, you'd like to see some off-ball action, maybe a screen to the basket. Give and go, something in the set, you know, maybe get an easy look. Getting a lot of passes around the perimeter, but, you know, with the defender closing out or in front.
Very much here. Tulalip looking to make a basket here before halftime. Looking to go to Takala for his 5th three. Just off the mark there.
JJ nearly pokes it out, but Lummi able to get the rebound.
6 seconds separate us from the first half. Here, Tulalip looking to play some defense. No shots for the last quarter. Looks like that shot will be good to go 38-22 into the second half here in Mount Vernon.
So as we take it away, for you fans out there, we'll get a highlight roll of first half action. Obviously, Tulalip, you know, giving up a late bucket, and so they are in a little bit of a hole going into the half. They are down 22-38 against Lummi. We will be back in just under 10 minutes. Welcome back, everyone. Hostile Hail again. We're here at the MVC Mount Vernon Christian basketball site for a neutral district playoff game, and I'm here with Dominic Joseph as we are in the second half of a Tulalip Heritage Hawks matchup against Lummi Nation Blackhawks. So far, Heritage Hawks, dug themselves in a little bit of a hole. They're down 22-38. What are you seeing out there, Dom?
I think right now Lummy's doing a great job of finding the person in the corner for three. And also Heritage is, I feel like the score is lying a little bit. The rim bouncing off. There's some big opportunities. I think they're just off the mark. But Lummi doing a great job here in the first half, up 16. But now Tulalip is ready. So is Lummi as we start this second half here in Mount Vernon.
Yeah, I'd agree. Obviously a little bit of a slower paced game. Like I said, it was a track meet, the last matchup. This one kind of still playing in the favor of Lummi Nation. They've been able to find their shooters, but Heritage doing their best to try and stop everything in the paint. Just haven't been able to capitalize on the offensive end. And so here we see Heritage with the ball to open up the second half.
Chano here picking up his dribble early, looking to find someone, go to the ball. People are motioning.
Yeah, and it's difficult. You see, they had some off-ball screens there and everything, but Lummi just denying everything. They're putting a body on, players as they're coming through the lane, trying not to give them anything inside in the passing lanes.
Great rebound there by Adrian. Still Tulalip ball.
Yeah, a good look at the rim for JJ, just wasn't able to finish.
Takala here to pass in the ball. Number 4 on defense playing on Takala right now.
Oh, end of the shot clock. Good awareness by JJ, just, caught it way too far out.
The shot clock always something that sometimes is hard to remember in games like this, but the shot clock, 30 seconds here in the 1B.
Yeah, I think at home we have it on top of this, on top of the hoop, so, it's out of sight kind of right now, out of sight, out of mind so far.
That's a good point, yeah. Shot clock's usually on the top of the backboard.
At the Francis J. Sheldon Gym.
Francis J. Sheldon. JJ here, looks like just got picked almost by number 13.
Good steal by Tulalip. Easy layup. Oh, off the mark for Takala. Just a little anxious. Hard off the rim.
Number 0 here to set up the offense. Looks to drive. Kicks out to the corner. Heritage doing a great job of finding that spot. Being there right now.
Oh, and then a great off-ball screen there. Almost gets Jerome Toby open, but he swings it back out. 3 off the mark, though.
Big rebound by Takala there. People signaling travel call, but...
Yeah, there's a lot of contact on the rebound. Not called. Kind of tough one for Takala.
Looks like
rebound comes off the rim. You get swing on the ball.
Definitely. Looks like there will be a blocking foul. That'll be Adrian's second of the night. Him doing a great job of closing down in the middle, putting his hands up. That could definitely be either way.
Kind of at the end didn't stay vertical, took a lot of contact. That's a tough one, absorbed the blow. Just kind of had him leaning over, so not able to get that offensive foul call.
Free throws will be shot by number 24, Desmond Bailey. His
Yeah,
first one off.
In the last matchup too, Desmond Bailey, in double digits, so kind of somebody for the Hawks that they don't want to let get going inside the paint. Those are high efficiency shots. He's drawing fouls and just able to go to the line.
Looks like there was a substitution for Tulalip. Adrian sitting out. Damon subbing in for him on the court tonight. Lummi doing a good job of trailing the dribbler in being there for the pickup of the steals.
On that one, you'd like to see Chano. He had the right idea. You want to see JJ clear out, get up the court, clear some space for Chano. He had his guy beat, defender just there kind of harassing. Not really in position to play defense, but then JJ's defender, Jerome Toby, able to swipe it out and get a steal.
Very much.
So they got to have better spacing awareness there and understand, this Lummi Nation team, they're smart. They know when to double. They know when to pick up when players aren't paying attention.
Looks like Chano will be subbed out for Amari here. Lummi pressing early in the second half.
To see there, right? They get an inbounds pass cleared out, let Takala bring it up. That's ultimately what you want to see.
Looks like Takala dribbling through 2 guys here. JJ for 3.
Able to get it out.
Hey!
That's good.
Big shot for him. JJ, big presence in this offense.
Potentially a
Just
slump
jumped
breaker.
Early. Oh, looks like Desmond threw number 25 down a bit.
And it looked like a clean box out. That looked like a clean box out.
Let's see here.
Yeah, jumping over, you know, that's what you want to see, a good box out, keeping a body on him, and so easy foul call for the ref.
Tulalip here setting up here, getting ready.
Oh, shooter open, but Amari goes to the hoop.
Damon
Oh,
just
he-
off,
he-
got the rebound. Desmond.
Hazen, you know, defender fell to the ground. That's a open shot. Jerome Toby able to go baseline, get it to number 24, Desmond Bailey.
It's a great time of year, great time for some basketball here. Fans are anticipating a great matchup here. Score 40, Lummi Nation, Tulalip 25.
I know, and the score reflects obviously Lummi up, but neither team in control, so you know you can feel kind of that anxious energy. Shots kind of going either way for either team right now. You'd like to see maybe another stop and a 3-ball for Tulalip, or you know, easy layup.
Looks like David gets the ball.
And a foul call 90 feet away from the basket for Lummi.
DeCall looking here to check in the ball.
The coach looking at him, is giving him the signal. That's a second one.
Coach always ready for stuff like that. Always, and they are experts here.
You know, kind of a force foul there. He couldn't get a rebound, but so.
Damon going under the key here, playing great in the center position, forward type position. Hazen with the ball, looking to kick it out. JJ there to pick it up.
JJ looking to attack.
Looks like he kicks it out to Damon for 3.
Oh, off the front of the rim. Got an open look, just, you know, weren't able to finish. Damon right there just as a help defender, but not able to close out, so easy floater.
It looks like he was more protecting the paint in that possession. And it looks like the, you know, Lummi player looked and said, well, I'm going to try to take this floater. JJ, keep in mind of the other team there. It goes up and under.
Euro through the contact. I like that move there. Nice hesitation.
Great move.
Step through. And we can see, here we go, fans wanting, you know, players to rally, get a couple more stops.
Jerome Toby, again, it goes in.
A deep 3 though for Lummi, nearly a steal.
Looks like there is a lot of pressure and on these guys playing here for this district game. Looks like a pushing foul.
Hazen not able to get set. You know, sets a late screen, kind of too close in quarters, and then we get a highlight there of JJ with the step through.
And the ref being right there, it was, you know, he was almost waiting for that call. Some of these refs, you know, in these games, they got the whistle ready, and they're ready to make these calls. You know, a lot of safety is, you know, they're ready to make those calls, make sure these guys are playing safe ball.
Yeah, you just set it too late, you know, in tight. You got to set it early. Make sure the ball handler knows to rub and get that screen action if he wants to free up some space.
Jerome for a corner 3.
Denying, nearly thrown out of bounds, but Lummi able to reset. So they'll get another 24 seconds here on the shot clock, winding down. And gonna get another opportunity.
19 seconds on the shot clock. Looks like Lummi moving the ball around, looking for the open shot here.
Going to the bucket, corner 3. Oh, step through though. That's good. That's great defense by Tulalip.
JJ here to rip the ball away. Hazen now with the ball, looking to kick it out possibly, or taking it on his own. Kicks it to his cousin Takala for 3!
Oh my God, he said that is fifth 3.
5th 3 of the night. Huge.
He had some good rest, day out of school. He's on fire tonight.
He likes this court. Something about the Mount Vernon blue. Feeling for him tonight.
Everything is green.
Lummi still up.
Oh,
Now up 18.
short corner jumper though for Lummi with the answer.
Chano bringing up the ball here.
We gotta give it back to Takala for another heat check though.
Shano for
Step
deep
back
three.
three. That was nice. So a little bit of crossover, step back there. So boys heating up. See if they can piece together some stops. Great help defense there, kind of forcing Lummi to swing it around by Damon. But they get a three look of their own, and it's off.
Looks like Lummi doing a good job.
Oh,
with
but a
an
hook,
elbow.
though. Yep, a hook.
Elbow here.
Yeah.
Looks like that foul call will be on Matthias Johnson.
See a crossover, step back. Shano, you know, he shows flashes.
Definitely.
He shows flashes of a repertoire of just a little bit of everything.
Looks like Matthias did not agree with that call for Lummi.
Easy call, though, on that one. That elbow extend, he got caught in the act. Caught red-handed.
You got to be careful with that. Like we were saying, these refs, they want these guys to be safe, especially while they're in high school. You got a lot of promising futures ahead of them. You know, college, you got sports. You know, even if they decide not to, long future ahead of them.
And I think the biggest thing when you're trying to, you know, do those spin moves, move the feet and don't flail the arms, right? You know, you got to show a little bit more agility.
More in the hip and leg. Caller here setting up. Looks like it was ripped away.
Turnover, though.
Looks like a little bit of confusion here. Damon there with his hand up for defense. Rebounded by JJ. Looks like there will be a call on number 20.
And as you can see, so Heritage, again, clawing back into it. You know, nearly looked like it was going to be a 20-point lead. They get a three. A minute 41 left here. They force Lummi to take a bad shot. So Jerome Toby, you know, calling a timeout. You know, he's obviously wanting to extend that lead. Heritage with a moment of opportunity. And as you can see on the bracket, we have two matchups today. We have Muckleshoot versus Nibe, I believe, after this. And right now, Tulalip and Lummi playing. So winner of each will play each other in the next game tomorrow. And the loser of each will play each other in the game tomorrow as well, I believe at 4:45.
How cool is that all the teams that won in the second round, Muckleshoot, Niabe, Tulalip, Lummi, Native American teams, tribes representing their people. No disrespect to any of the other teams, but it's just cool to see this year in 2024 how these Native American teams are out here representing. Look at the people here that are excited, packing the stands to be here today.
Yeah, and I would say even more so, most of them public school. Well, you know, obviously tribal schools, but in essence a public school, you don't got to pay to get in. So, you know, basketball being something well-loved in the Native communities and, you know, definitely some skilled ball players in those communities as well. So
that's a great point. I'm glad you said public schools because, you know, there's obviously other members of the community that are part of those schools, not just Native Americans, but great people putting together great programs. And very cool to see these kids out there representing their team today. Here we go. We're looking to start here in the third quarter. 1 minute and 41 seconds remain.
Yeah, Tulalip with a chance to get a little bit of a momentum swing, so we'll see what they do here on offense. Drawing up a set.
JJ here on top of the key, looking for a deep three on the top,
back,
and it's in.
Everything falling from the tray line for everybody. These baskets must be a little bit wider.
They might be. I feel like when I played, though, they were a lot smaller.
From the cliff.
They must have widened them up a bit.
Everything falling for both teams from the perimeter line, man. Lummi, you know, obviously they're getting threes last second. Great defense here. Down to 5 seconds.
Looks like here a shot for Lummi and off the backboard.
Fading away through some contact. That was a great bailout shot for Lummi there by Jerome. He's able to, you know, get something going for his team, and then they get a steal.
One-handed, looks like a pick there for Lummi. Turnover. As Tulalip was looking to get some momentum there after that big three by JJ.
Good closeout by Hazen.
Great closeout.
Got
JJ
his fingertips on it.
His right. Tacks the basket.
Oh, a little bit of contact. Wasn't able to finish. He's not getting back, so 5-on-4. Hustling back. Okay, gets back in the picture. So with, oh, shot clock went off. Oh, okay, end of the quarter, so 10 seconds left here. Lummi looking to get the last shot.
People were definitely confused here. Looks like going for the highlight tape.
Mid-range.
Mid-range. And we were talking that shot, you know, it's a hard shot in the middle of the key, separating right here. JJ doing a great job of doing a great step back move here for Tulalip to look. After that, they were looking to make a big shot, and you know, the defense looked like Lummi just got that backboard shot. Sometimes those backboard shots are just the way to go.
Yeah, sometimes they say it's better to be lucky than to be good.
Isn't that some words to live by?
Say hey in those moments. But, you know, we go to the fourth quarter. Lummi Nation up 50, Tulip Heritage High School 36. A lot more manageable game for Tulip Heritage as they're here in their fourth and possibly final matchup against Lummi. Before either team will have, you know, a last district game for the state playoffs. So as you saw in the bracket earlier, they have the potential to either match up with Muckleshoot or Nia Bay. So that's even more exciting, right? Finishing district playoffs and some more possible tribal school matchups.
Very
You
much
get to
so.
flop the games a little bit.
And definitely in something like this, like you said, there's opportunity for these guys to even meet again in state where they go to Spokane and play over there. Because you look at it like this. Say one of these teams win, you could still go into the loser's bracket and still go to state.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Like
if you
that's
win.
great to know.
Yeah, so if the guy who loses tonight, if the team who loses tonight, which could be Tulalip or Lummi, if they go into the loser's bracket and win, tomorrow they still have a ticket to state.
That's awesome. to
Yeah.
know.
Especially in something like this 1B division, man, there's a lot of teams that could play and definitely contend.
Yeah, we saw a little bit of an early matchup. I think it was Summit versus Mount Vernon Christian. That was a team that I had never seen play before, and that was interesting because Summit was pretty good of a team, and they, you know, gave a handle. They handedly beat Mount Vernon Christian, so another, you know, team that could possibly match up with Heritage. And then we see their jump ball, Tulalip all over it. Nearly, well, they cause a turnover as they'll get the possession.
Fighting for the ball. Definitely, I like to see that they're all just jumping after the ball. It's something you like to see, especially in basketball. Competitive basketball is what we're here to watch. And we are here watching the 1B district game between Lummi Nation and Tulalip Heritage here in Mount Vernon.
Start of the fourth quarter, Heritage with their first offensive trip down.
Caller here on the top of the key, looking to kick it.
A little bit of motion offense
off
there.
Shano's hand.
Yeah, that's a tough one. You know, like I said, Lummi from the start of the game, hands in the passing lanes, denying everything. Hard for a pass for, I believe it was Takala to get out of the paint and, you know, throws the ball away.
Number 0 here, looking to start something here for Lummi. Looking to take JJ here just off. Great defense. Looks like Lummi gets their own rebound there.
Yeah, and I like that Heritage, even though on that scramble, they're able to get back in front, you know, potential for another stop. They just got to obviously secure the rebound.
Very much. Looks like it'll be 5 seconds in the key
So
for
good defense there
Lummi.
by Chano. Yeah, no, that locked on. You got to give the ball up or make a move to the hoop.
Definitely do, especially, and you know, refs don't make that call too much, so they're definitely waiting. They're here to call everything in this game.
Where's
Chano
the by
for-
from Dom? They're waiting.
They're waiting. They got the whistle in the mouth, ready to make the whistle call. Looks
Oh,
like
and then
double in
trap.
here. Trap defense for Heritage.
Oh.
Jefferson just late there.
And then they give up a layup on the other end. That was a tough one. They have the trap nearly, and then AJ rotates late, and it gives up a kind of a 2-on-1 situation at the basket.
Looks like looking to get it to Takala here. JJ here, the good pump fake.
And gets tripped underneath, probably feet collided, so he'll get a foul call going to the free throw line.
Let's see here on the replay what we could see going up here. Looks like people were saying that's a swat, but refs call
Contact
it.
below. Contact below. Just because
Definitely
you're going
so.
for a block doesn't mean that you can get in somebody's airspace.
Yep, very much so. Player safety important here.
Shooter roll there for Takala. Everything falling for him tonight. He might be close to 20 points.
Definitely tonight in this game.
So showing up big for Tulip Heritage Hawks. You know, waiting for a breakthrough with 6 minutes and 22 seconds left.
He's in here on defense. Chano right behind.
And Chano even cranking up that defensive pressure, trying to trap on everything in the backcourt. Oh, and
Ball
then
will
the
go
turnover
out
there.
of bounds and will be Tulalip ball with 6 minutes remaining. What do you think Tulalip needs to do to dial in to cut this lead down?
I think obviously you don't want to give up second chance opportunities. That's kind of been killing them these last, you know, quarter and start of the fourth. And then on offense, obviously, you want to kind of connect on every possession. You got to value every possession. You got to get something at the rim or a shooter that's, got shots falling for them. Because, you're kind of running out of time and it's a double-digit lead. And then obviously no turnovers. They're doing a good job of trying to force turnovers, trapping, and that has caused a few turnovers for Lummi so far. So I think if they can kind of, execute some of those things, they could claw back into it, and we could see a dogfight down at the last couple minutes of this game.
Great analogy there. I like how you're saying that. And also, these guys are just jumping all over the place. I like to see that. No matter the deficit, Tulalip's still jumping for the... And ref will call.
Moving screen.
Moving screen here, so it will be Tulalip ball. 5 minutes remaining, looking to cut this lead down.
Yeah, we see a little bit of motion offense there, and then, he passes it off, and he's walking through. That's an easy call.
Like we're saying, these refs, man, they're ready to play.
They're waiting.
They're waiting. These guys, man, they're here districts. They got the call. They said, we will be there. Suited and booted, ready to play. Adrian for layup.
Oh, couldn't finish at the rim. He's been in the right spot all night.
Been in the right spot all night, just not falling for him. Looks like he got the rebound there, though.
Yeah.
Great rebound for him to hustle back here after that possession. Very important.
Yeah, so 5 minutes left here. So see Heritage able to get a couple stops.
Amari to
they
go
finish
into the
on
key.
Offense. Easy foul call there as he gets a defender in the air with a couple pumps. And that's what you want to see. Be aggressive to the rim. Obviously force the defender to play defense at the rim. A lot of these young guys, they want to swat everything. It don't matter how tall they are, so it's easy to get a foul call.
Everyone definitely wants to get the big highlight play so they can post it, they can tell everyone about it.
Yeah.
10 years down the line and go to, reunion. Remember that one block in Mount Vernon? Some people still do that. You're Mari to here shoot his second shot.
You like to see a lot more up and under, getting defenders in the air.
Definitely here. Lummi here, 52, Tulalip 39. 4 minutes and 50 seconds remaining here in this game.
Pivotal point for Heritage. Can they get 2 more stops? Oh, nice stop and go. Oh, second chance opportunity, though. They got to get the rebound.
Got to get the rebound here in this possession.
Jerome Toby able to get a rebound. They're going to run probably another 20 seconds off the clock.
They're definitely in no rush to get the ball off as they have the lead right now.
Yeah, playing with house money, right? So that's the tough one. You got to make sure you box out. You see a volleyball type tap out by Lummi's big, and they're able to get a rebound on one of those last
8 seconds
shots.
remaining on the shot clock. Damon on.
Spinning away. You would like, you want to see him wall it off. Tried to go for a block, got called for a foul, a little bit of contact.
Desmond Bailey there on offense. Looking a good spin move here. Up and under right off the glass. Lots of emotion there on that one.
Great help side defense. Foul call, 4 minutes left.
Looks like there is some confusion here.
Yeah, and I can kind of hear Coach Sean. I'm with him. Spinning away. I even saw it on the monitor. I was looking for it. I didn't really see anything. So, gets a foul call. Add into the salt in the wound, right?
Yeah.
You're trying to claw back in, and you get a foul call right there. Obviously giving up a bucket too, and then Desmond knocks down the free throw. So tough foul call. I agree with Coach Sean on that one. Kind of not unsure of it. Unsure.
We got to be here. We got to tell our truth here on Tulalip TV as this big game.
Shout out to Cat Williams. It's the age of the truth.
Let's see who get on the line, they say here. Amari here looking to get the ball, looking to kick it out possibly.
And he gets a foul call there.
Looks like there will be a call here by the refs. Looks like maybe Coach Sean gave him an earful. Maybe he's like, maybe we should give these guys a call.
I mean, easy call there, right?
You're
going for a rip. You probably get a little bit of arm.
39-55, 3 minutes remaining. Tulalip looking to climb back in this fourth quarter. Sakala here with the ball. Chano here. Looks like up and under.
Yeah, good hands there. See Jerome Toby, active hands. JJ with the step through.
Just a travel call on Tulalip, which I will be called on JJ, number 20.
And that's another one. See Coach Sean kind of, you could see he wasn't sure that.
Lummi here going for the base jumper right after the free throw.
And then we see Amari gamble for a steal, give up a layup lane, and help side defense not there. So Lummi coming down, gets a steal.
Chano here with turnover.
Tap out though there. That's what he's looking for before. It's one of those ones you don't always get.
Good
Foul call.
sportsmanship here today by both teams, being able to help each other up, even with, with the drama, with all the everything going on here tonight, with, people shoving, coaches yelling. Both teams able to help each other up.
Animated,
A little animated. That's a better way. Passionate. Passion-driven game, especially between these two.
So off on the first one.
Looks to shoot his second.
And these are the ones you want, right? Clock stopped. You want to get the freebies, but also when the clock is not running as you're trying to claw back into it. A possession game, possibly.
Very much. Looks like it will be a push on Damon there.
Yeah, 2 minutes 50. He's rotating over, he's got to slide his feet there. Gets called for a foul, though. Stops the clock, but obviously not a foul you'd like to see.
Lummi here passing the ball in quickly. 2 minutes and 48 seconds remaining here in the game.
Chano takes his pocket.
Looks to go up.
I'll take that and get a layup.
That will make it 42-57.
Let me hold something real quick.
Looks like there may be a foul call here.
Foul call, though.
Can't
Getting
argue.
a little greedy. He got a little greedy.
Got greedy, one of the deadliest sins here, but what a great layup here as he goes up off the glass.
Try to go for seconds.
Try to go for seconds, and sometimes refs are ready for that. Chano doing a great job defensively here tonight, looking to get a stop.
Yeah, he's trying to anticipate that crossover, get his hand. He's shading. I like that style of defense a little bit. If you can stay in front, obviously you don't want to foul.
Damon there on defense with his hand up.
Oh, but not able to get the rebound, so another possible 10 to 15 seconds. Now possibly even 20 seconds off the clock.
Got to make them work for it here. Got to make Lummi move the ball here with the lead. Even if they are going to hold it, you got to make them get past the ball.
And they give up a layup.
That'll be number 4 from Lummi Nation, Dyson Edwards. Call for 3. Just back towards him.
I was going to say, if that would have went, he's fading away, stepping away. He's got the flamethrower tonight.
Foul call here. Push.
A little bit of maybe a desperation foul. So minute 42, Lummi looking like they may close this one out. So for fans who are watching, they will match up here again at the MVC Mount Vernon Christian site, possibly going to play the loser of Muckleshoot and Nia Bay if all things hold true in these next minute and 30 seconds.
Looks like Tulalip with 4 fouls, Lummi with 5. 17-point game with a minute and a half remaining.
And I think that'd be an awesome matchup, obviously, for Tulalip. Obviously, it's probably tough because they're both programs pretty good. Like I said, historically, basketball is something at the heart of Native communities, but you don't usually get to play Nia Bay or a Muckleshoot in basketball. It's not typically on your schedule, so it's a cool matchup.
Especially in district, and it's an away game. You're not in their home court, you're not, and they're not in yours. So for them to be in Mount Vernon, definitely something special. Because, a lot of these times, like you said, you don't run into them in this district part of the tournament.
Yeah, so far, so good for Lummi as they're able to stay in control at the end of this game, closing out the second half. They're up 60-42 on Tulalip Heritage for the 4th and possibly final matchup of the season. I like to say, I said they could cross paths in state tournament, but interesting to see how that will play out as well. Hoping that if Tulalip Heritage does go to state, that fans will also make the trip. As we see some fans on the screen there.
It's like we're at an NBA game. They're putting their hands up. They're ready. And like you said, going to state, there's definitely still 2 tickets waiting for both these teams to go. And after this, Lummi, if all scores remain, they will be moving on into that next part of their season. But Tulalip will be playing here tomorrow if all holds true.
And Lummi will be playing here tomorrow as well. They'll just be playing the winner
Okay.
of Muckleshoot
That makes some more sense.
and Nia Bay. So, like I said, a cool flip-flop of the games, so to speak.
Looks like fans wanting a carry call. Damon for
For
three.
three, second chance at it. Oh, off the mark.
Just off there.
Maybe a tangling of the feet there on the rebound. So a minute, Lummi obviously going to run the clock out. What are you looking forward to, John, in the second matchup that Tulalip Heritage will have?
I know Tulalip has played Muckleshoot this year. Did they beat Muckleshoot this recent year?
I don't know. We didn't do a broadcast for Muckleshoot. I've heard that. So they've had some similar matchups. Muckleshoot, I think, has barely scathed the way against Mount Vernon Christian.
I see.
So that's kind of a comparable matchup for Tulalip Heritage. Fans sounded pretty optimistic in that one.
I think if Heritage can get these long rebounds like we were saying and get these couple good easy rebound or a couple easy layups go in tonight, this game would have been a lot closer. Making sure you just followed through a little bit extra with those layups, and then also being there on the defensive rebounds, crashing the glass, I think is the biggest thing tonight. JJ for three there. Not to say that they aren't doing that tonight. These guys came out and played hard. Lummi's a good team this year. So is Tulalip for them to make it this far in this district game.
Yeah, you said state ranked.
State ranked, yes.
In the 1B
one of the higher
rankings,
state
and then
teams.
also first in the Northwest.
Yes.
1B division. So yeah, everything's got to be looking in order when you come.
Yes.
You got to get your belt tightened, your laces locked when you play Lummi Nation.
You might even have to wear your older shoes because the ones are worn in a bit. And this here, I think I got to say these kids played a great game tonight. Young men, I should say, as this game will conclude 61 Lummi. Heritage 45.
So as we close again, fans, my name's Diamante Diaz. I'm here with Dom Joseph. We will hopefully see you tomorrow for another matchup. It'll be Tulalip Heritage TBD loser of Muckleshoot versus Nia Bay at 4:45. So get here, get your blankets set down early.
Yes. Here we got some good replays for you guys here at the end of the game.
We'll be closing it out.